Hey guys, Iggy with Dragon Blogger here again. Today I'm going to be doing an unboxing for a seemingly amazing product from our friends at Creative. It's none other than the Sound Blaster Roar. Sound Blaster Roar from, again, our friends at Creative. I've done a ton of reading on this guy. I wanted to come to you guys somewhat informed, or as informed as I could be about this, like you guys would be if you were to be buying this product. It's not cheap, but with it, the quality does not seem to be cheap either. They've done a ton of research on this guy to bring you this amazing product. Supposedly they've gone through, I don't know how many iterations before this guy came to be. It's the SR20A. It's got 5 drivers. It's got one here, I'm sorry. It's got the big one on the top for bass, 2 in the front, 1.5s. This one's 2.5, and then 2 here for left and right audio. It's got great stuff, or should I say, on the left and the right. So it's got great stuff. It uses the 2.5 on the top to push down, the 2 on the side to push inwards, and then the 2 in the front so that you can hear all your audio. So you don't get all the wibbly and wobbly audio of the cheaper little Bluetooth speaker systems. They're bringing you a ton of quality on this guy. It's obviously Bluetooth 3.0. It also works with NFC. You can even connect it to your computer, so to use that as a speaker, which is another thing I'll be testing for you guys. They say it can do it. They're one of the original computer audio guys, if not the original computer audio guys. So if anybody can do audio right, Creative can. But again, I'm not just going off of their name and the Sound Blaster name. I'm going to be doing testing, because if you guys are going to be investing your money, I want you to invest on something that you've done some research on, and I'll help you doing some research. You guys can watch the video, read my review, and of course do your own research out there. Tons of information out there. This supports the AACC and aptX codecs, so to bring you true to life, audio, really good stuff, and the SBC codec, I guess Sound Blaster Creative codec, one of their own things. So again, it'll do NFC. It also works as an MP3 player, of course, through Bluetooth. But you can also put a little micro SD card in here, and you can play all your MP3s, your WMAs, and your WAV files all through the micro SD, if you don't want to just plug in your phone or tablet or whatever other device. It also works as a voice recorder. That's pretty cool. So you could record your voice, you're in a presentation or you're learning something, or however you're doing it, you can just press record and it's going to record whatever it hears, like any voice recorder. With that, you can also use it as a speaker and microphone for your cell phone. So just put your cell phone aside, answer it, and you could talk through it and listen through it. And it's big old full audio, so that's pretty amazing. It's got a 6,000 milliamp lithium ion battery in here, so not only is it a wireless Bluetooth device, you don't need to connect it. Obviously you need to charge it, but after that you can disconnect it, take it wherever you want, set it down, listen to all your music, talk on the phone with it, do whatever. But not only are you going to be draining your battery because you're listening to it, it also works as a battery. So while you're plugging into it, listening to it on your phone or your tablet or wherever, you could charge that device as well. I think that's pretty amazing. Typically anything you plug it into, it's not going to work as a battery. It's just your phone or your tablet's just going to be draining away till it dies. Another cool thing is, if you buy 2 of these, you put one on the left, you put one on the right, you buy their mega stereo cable, you connect the 2, This will work as left audio. This will work as right audio. So it's not just going to be that it's just going to pump tons more audio. It's going to pump the audio correct. So it's going to sound amazing. On its own, it's supposed to be a full body sound, you know, supposed to sound amazing. But it's going to sound even that much better, again, with your left and your right. So it's going to kick some butt there. So on top of the 5 drivers that I talked about earlier, it's got 2 amps in there. So what you hear on there is going to be amazing. As you can tell, I'm a little excited on this. I've done these before. They've been decent, but these come from the original guys. So I'm assuming it's going to be amazing. Obviously, I have not opened it, so I don't know how it sounds. But the other thing is, it comes in the plastic wrapper, sealed. Typically they're not sealed, but this guy is sealed. So it's that much better. You guys know I like this stuff. So one other cool thing I did want to mention is it has a bedtime listening mode. I'm the kind of guy, you know, you know how they have all those music channels that it just talks, music channels. It just reads, this is the sound from blah 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 blah. It tells you a little history about the song or the band playing. I love metal, rock, ska, a little bit of punk. Then I love symphony, orchestra, opera. You know, I like many different types of music. But either way, so the TV says all that good stuff, and you don't really care too much about what it says. You want the audio. So the problem is, if you're going to bed, you're listening to that, it's very soothing, very relaxing. You go to sleep, and then all of a sudden, bah! Big audio comes out, 3 a.m. Then you turn it off. This has a cool thing called bedtime listening mode. You can, you know, have Metallica blasting right next to you, or System of a Down, or some Mozart, some Bach, some whatever you want right there next to you, and you pop it into bedtime mode, and so you're going to sleep, you have it, whatever, and then I think it's, from all I've read, 15 minutes, and then the audio will start quieting down, quieting down, quieting down, till it turns off. That's pretty cool. A lot of people want to listen to music to soothe them, to calm them, so they can fall asleep. You know, some people like to listen to the sound of rain, or, you know, a bunch of other, or sound of a rustling river or waterfall, whatever, to help them fall asleep. But they don't want to hear that all night long, or maybe you do, but either way. So with that mode, you know, you could hear it for that half an hour, those 15 minutes or whatever, and then slowly it'll die down. You're already relaxed, you're already sleeping, then it'll turn off, and it's not going to bug you. Some of those tracks have you hear the rain, and then lightning and thunder and all that good stuff, and you wake up, you know, it kind of scares you again. So it's got that cool mode. I like that mode a lot. I think it's pretty cool. So let's do some unboxing here. I'm pretty excited. Alright, so let's go ahead and take off the fancy wrapping stuff. Alright, and alright, so this puppy should slide right off. Good stuff. Alright, so here we have the manual, which I will go over later on, probably not to you guys, but to myself. I've come to find that they are actually handy, and this cardboard stuff that does stuff that we may not know about, the wall charger and the connector. I like these little retractable guys, they're good. Put that aside for now. And the little USB to micro USB cable. I don't actually know the length of the cable, but that's okay. I'll tell you guys later. Doesn't look amazingly long. Maybe 3 feet, 2.5, I don't know yet. Nothing else in here. And then here's the puppy. Put this aside for now. And comes wrapped up nicely. Yet again, good stuff. Alright, and here is the sexy beast from your friends and my friends too at Creative. And here's the side. Here's the other side. The back. And the top. Ooh, nice and rubberized coating up here. Feels very nice. This kind of feels like a razor. Be a funny razor to shave your face with, but hey, it's there. If you want to give it a try, it's not going to do much. It's got a Bluetooth connection right here, a little button with a handset, so probably this will connect your call. This would be to lower or raise the volume, and the roar button. This helps you get a little bit more audio without making a little more sound without making the sound bad. So they have two sets of profiles, and I'll get into that a little bit more. And the power button. And here is a little NFC logo. I guess they have to put it on there. Can't see it too much, but there's a little record cutout, I would say, not into the plastic itself, maybe on the rear of the plastic here, probably, so that if and when the light turns on, if there is a light back here, I assume there is, it'll shine through. That way you see REC. I'm not sure what these little dots are here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's 3 little dots here. Then there's the REC for recording, and then let's flip it over so you can see the back. Here is a full-blown USB cable. That's probably for charging other devices. Again, this is not only has a 6,000 milliamp battery, but to charge itself, so that it has a charge, so that you don't need to connect it while you're listening to stuff. But you can actually connect something to it and pull from that 600 milliamp battery, 6,000 milliamp battery, sorry. So it's got a big beefy battery, which is nice. It's got a mini USB connection here, micro USB I believe it is. And then micro SD card. From here you can pop in different, if you want to listen to MP3, waves, or WMA files, you can just pop in a micro SD card. And if connected through your computer, it's also a micro SD reader, so that's pretty nice. Not a lot of people have a media reader, so that'll take care of at least micro SD, which most things are coming micro SD. So then here we can see the microphone on. That way if you're recording, pressing this record button or play or pause to play or pause what you're recording, this will turn the microphone on, turn the microphone off. And I'm not too sure what these are, but I'll talk to you guys about it on the review, or I'll write about it, should I say. And then something for up, something for down, play and pause. That's maybe when you're, well, I don't want to guess on that right now, but here's the LS, LS2, LS1, and off. The LS2 mode, which is the default mode, lets you connect up to 2 different Bluetooth devices. Only those 2 Bluetooth devices. LS1 will let you connect previously, devices that you've connected before. It'll only allow those devices to connect, which is nice. And off, anybody can get on, do whatever. So that's a very nice security step. you're at a party. I'm sure this can probably pump a party nicely. But you're at a party, you're connecting something through Bluetooth, and you don't want people connecting to it or to have a phone call or to have whatever interrupt the music you're listening to. You're grooving to it. You don't want to mess up that groove. Here is an alarm button. It does have an alarm. It also has a siren feature. I'll talk to you more about it during the review. And I'm not too sure what the arm on and off are, but I'll write about it. It also has the good old 3.5mm jack, so you can connect a bunch of different devices to it. And here's the good old power connection. The bottom of the device, and again, very little poke holes here, so the audio comes out. Up here is the single 2.5-inch driver. Right here and right here are two 1.5-inch drivers. Right here and right here each are 1.5-inch driver. Very nice stuff here. I will do my usual writing up of the review, of course, and then I'll also do so you can hear how this sounds and all the great features it provides to make it another great creative product. I'm pretty excited again about this. It does so many things in this one little tiny device. Just so you guys have an idea on size. Simple pen. So, see, it's pretty small. Not too thick. Here, of course, same thing. So, very small device. Looks like a little tiny book. Put it on your bookshelf, nobody will know the difference, and you can have some nice audio coming out of your bookshelf. Where's the audio coming from? Oh, sounds good though. So, I will give you guys a little review on this soon, and I'm pretty excited on this, and you will hear more from me soon. See you guys. Thanks for coming back. Bye.